The Alamein Memorial is a Commonwealth War Graves Commission war memorial in Al Alamein War Cemetery Al Alamein Egypt. The memorial commemorates 11,866 Commonwealth Forces members who died during Second World War. The cemetery also contains the Australian Memorial. I'll talk about it in this video. And church surmounted by King Arthur Cross. Hello everyone, welcome to Ethiopia channel. I'm Irini, tour guide. Let's explore together Commonwealth Cemetery. If you like to watch more videos about Egypt, please subscribe to my channel. The battles around Al Alamein took place between July and November 1942. And were the turning point of the campaign in North Africa. The men of the Australian 9th Division played a key role, further enhancing the reputation for skill, dedication, and toughness they had earned while defending Tobruk, an Australian machine gun post near Al Alamein in July 1942. The forward troops had to endure cramped conditions in slit trenches during the heat of the day, as movement above ground was impossible due to enemy fire. Second World War was a conflict between 1939 and 1945 that involved all the world's major countries. It was the most destructive war in history, and millions of people were killed. It was fought between the Axis, Germany, Japan, and Italy, and the Allies, Britain, the US, and Soviet Union, among others. Let's go now to see the Commonwealth War Graves.
Amazing!
The cemetery was designed by Hubert Worthington. In 1943, he was appointed by the Imperial War Graves Commission, now the Commonwealth War Graves Commission, as principal architect for Egypt and North Africa. Work that involved the selection of sites and design and supervision of the various cemeteries and memorials to the fallen and missing. The memorial was unveiled by Viscount Montgomery of Alamein on the 24 October 1954. For land forces, the memorial largely commemorates those who died during the Western Desert Campaign, as well as in Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, and Iran, and have no known grave. For airmen, the memorial commemorates those that died in Egypt, Libya, Syria, Lebanon, Iraq, Greece, and Aegean, Ethiopia, Eritrea, the Somaliland, the Sudan, East Africa, Aden and Madagascar, and in service of Rhodesian and South Africa Air Training Scheme, and also have no known grave. The cemetery includes the remains of 7,367 victims from Britain, New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, France, India, and Malaysia. As recorded on its walls are the names of 11,945 of the missing soldiers. The memorial is collocated with Al Alamein War Cemetery, which largely contains the graves of men who died at the all stages of the Western Desert Campaign. When designing the memorial, Worthington followed similar principle to First World War memorials, but made modifications on account of the climate and environment in Africa. This including building tall walls to keep out drifting sand, providing shelters from the sun, and planting succulents including cacti, in place of plants more common in Europe. On the 22nd of October, Al Alamein city celebrates the anniversary of Al Alamein battle between the Allied and Axis powers. The official ceremony commemorates the yearly anniversary of the war victims, alternately among the major countries that participated in the World War. The ceremony including playing military funeral music and urged the world to renounce the violence and spread peace on the ground. Al Alamein battle was a major cause of ending the Second World War after the defeat of the Axis powers. During Al Alamein battle, more than 20,000 soldiers were killed and more than twice this number of wounded from both sides of the war. The war victims were buried in 3 main graves in Al Alamein city as a Commonwealth tombs supervised by England, the Italian and German tombs. This is the end of this video. Hope you enjoy it. Give thumbs up and subscribe to Egytourina channel to watch more videos. Follow Egytourina on Facebook and Instagram. For any suggestions, write it below in the comments. Thanks for watching.